real quickly. Now, in terms of shelter, I'm very proud of the house that I live in because my wife and I basically laid out the floor plan ourselves, went to an architect, had it designed, and since I was a project manager, I talked her into being the general contractor as well. So we basically subbed out the entire house for ourselves, got the subcontractors, built the house, saved us about $50,000, and we're living there hopefully happily ever after. Now, I said I like stories, so the next two things are actually going to be kind of stories. So now, when I walk into a barbecue restaurant, as I walk to my table, I'm basically looking at what everybody has to see what I want to order. But when I sit down and I finally place my order, I take a drink of water, cleanse the palate, get all the extraneous flavors out, and strange things happen. I suddenly go primal. I'm in a barbecue restaurant. Yes. Okay. And what happens is when typically what I order is a rack of ribs. How primal is that? Rack of ribs. And so, as I watch this busty, buxom, blue-eyed, blonde bombshell come delivering my ribs, I'm just looking and going, looks good. So then, as she puts the plate in front of me, I just inhale and smell, and everything just starts to roll for me. And then, as I start to eat, I touch, and the texture, the feel, some parts are dry and moist, some pieces are dry and firm, some pieces are soft and moist. And then when I taste it and it touches my lips and my tongue and the taste just starts going, everything just starts spinning faster and faster, and pretty soon all I'm doing, I'm not talking anymore, I'm just eating and grunting and going, you know? And then pretty soon it's over, and I just sit there and I'm going, God, that was great. So that's pretty much an experience. If you ever go out and eat dinner with me and I order barbecue, that's pretty much what you gotta expect there, okay? Now, the second story I have here is, now when I was a little boy, I loved my mama, and she was just everything to me. And when I was 14, or about 14, the good Lord looked down on me and he said, that is one stupid, mean, and stubborn boy. So he looked at my mom, he basically told my mama, Frances, my mama's name was Frances. She goes, Frances, I'm gonna send you some help. And he sent me a girl named Kathy. And I fell in love with Kathy. And in 8 years, between my mama dying and everything, I married Kathy inside of 8 years. And I loved Kathy then, I love her today. And she's everything to me right now. So after 18 years of being married with Kathy, as it happened, the good Lord looked down on me again and he said, you know, he's not as stupid, but he's still pretty stinking mean and stubborn. So, you know, Kathy, I'm going to send you more help. So in 9 months, he sent me down Carolyn. He sent Kathy down Carolyn. And I just gave my daughter a Valentine's card that says, before I held you in my arms, I held you in my heart.
Wow.
And this is like the 4th time I bought her that card. I don't know if she remembers. But now she's everything, her and Kathy are both everything to me. So at this point, it's about 12 years later, and it's about time for the good Lord to look down on me again, and I'm really anxious to see who he's going to send me to get me less stubborn. So now, my 2 questions for you is this. 1, how old am I? For those who get the correct answer, you have your choice. Okay, incentive. Okay, the second question is, okay, when I was talking about the restaurant, okay, was I talking about food Or was I talking about physical companionship? Thank you very much.
Okay.